So knowledge is power. If we are able to have an understanding of how water's natural biogeochemical cycles occur, then we can better understand how our actions are a disruption to the natural systems. The water we use every day is super old. Just like Earth itself, it's been around for billions of years. The Earth has a limited amount of water that always gets recycled in a closed biogeochemical system. Since we do not lose or gain water from other sources, it's important to protect the water that we have. So the water cycle is a natural process. When water rotates through different forms, solid, liquid, or vapor, the process improves the quality of water. Did you know that nearly 97% of the world's water is salty or otherwise undrinkable? Another 2% is locked in ice caps and glaciers. That leaves just 1% for us, and it's sadly being polluted by industrial agriculture practices. So one way industrial ag is affecting the natural biogeochemical cycle of water is through runoff. Natural runoff is water from rain or melted snow, which is not absorbed and held by the soil, but runs over the ground through loose soil. This runoff is water leaving fields because of rain, melted snow, or irrigation. As the runoff moves, it picks up and carries pollutants, and these pollutants deposit into ponds, lakes, and local waterways, and also underground sources of drinking water. This runoff can include pollution such as pesticides, herbicides, salts, heavy metals, and nutrients such as excess nitrogen and excess phosphorus. Agricultural runoff is the leading source of water pollution in rivers and lakes. It can trigger a process called eutrophication. This is where excess phosphorus produces dead zones in the water where there's little oxygen for fish and wildlife to survive. It's irreversible even when external inputs of phosphorus have stopped. The sediment can still maintain high enough levels that the ecosystem can never be returned to its original state. The pesticides and runoff can also accumulate in fish, which can expose people who eat the fish to high levels of these chemicals, which is called biomagnification. Large farms that raise livestock are sources of point source pollution. If they do not treat their animal waste materials responsibly, these substances can enter nearby water as raw sewage, radically adding to the level and rate of water pollution. So as human population increases, so has our demands on the land. We need more food, and to make more food, we need more water. So consequently, another major impact industrial ag has on the hydrologic cycle is the depletion of groundwater and aquifer reserves by way of irrigation. Irrigation is the artificial watering of land that doesn't get enough water through rainfall. Irrigation is used substantially by most everyone. So groundwater is an extremely valuable resource. It is estimated to hold 94% of Earth's freshwater supply. So when groundwater is used at a rate faster than it can be replenished, it causes an overdraft. Industrial ag accounts for large overdrafts because of the high demand for fresh water in the cultivation of monoculture crops. We currently use groundwater at an unsustainable rate, causing severe shortages in parts of the world. When water is removed from its natural source, it often causes leaching and runoff where it's used. This removal of nutrients in the soil results in farmers using more fertilizers to keep their pastures productive, all while waterways become more polluted. This cycle is not sustainable. We need to begin to look at industrial agriculture and how we can apply more ecologically based systems that better imitate natural environments to decrease our water usage and to stop disrupting natural self-regulating cycles.